You've probably heard this before. Koalas are endangered, on the edge of extinction. That's true, in some places. But the full story is far more complicated, because this animal is not just cute. It's one of evolution's strangest survivors. A creature that barely moves, eats poisonous leaves, and sleeps nearly its entire life away. Yet somehow, it works.
Meet the koala. Not a bear, not even close. It's a marsupial, like kangaroos and wombats, and it's the last living member of its ancient family. You'll find it clinging to eucalyptus trees. Still, quiet, dreamlike. From a distance, it looks soft, harmless, sleepy. But its biology is full of surprises.
Koalas eat one thing. Only one. Eucalyptus leaves. Not fruit, not seeds, not bugs. Just leaves. And not even all eucalyptus species. Only a few dozen. These leaves are dry, tough, and low in nutrients. Worse, they're toxic. Poison to most animals. So why choose this food? Because no one else does. No competition. But that strategy has a cost. To survive the toxins, koalas evolved a huge gut. It's full of bacteria that break down the poison. It works, but slowly, very slowly. So the koala does less. It sleeps up to 22 hours a day. And when it's awake, it moves with care. Every motion is calculated. Not lazy, efficient. It survives by staying still. But before we meet the babies, let's pause for a name. Koala. It sounds soft, almost musical. But its meaning is surprisingly practical. In the language of indigenous Australians, koala means no water. Because for most of their lives, koalas don't drink. They rarely need to. These animals survive on moisture pulled from eucalyptus leaves, a built-in hydration system. No rivers, no puddles, just leaves. But even that adaptation is now being tested. As heat waves grow stronger and droughts more common, some koalas are forced to drink, licking moisture off tree bark or sipping from water stations set up by rescuers. The name koala tells a story of resilience, of ancient knowledge, and of a world that's changing. Koala babies, called joeys, are tiny, blind, hairless, jelly bean-sized. They crawl into the pouch to grow. But even after they leave, they're not ready for eucalyptus. Their guts need special microbes. So the mother gives them pap, a soft feces filled with bacteria. Yes, the joey eats it. And that's how it learns to digest poison. It's weird and brilliant. Koalas are endangered in some areas, especially in New South Wales and southeast Queensland. But in Victoria, it's a different story. Some populations there are thriving. In fact, too much. On French Island, koalas eat so many trees that the forest starts to die. And when the trees die, koalas go hungry. Sometimes success creates its own danger. To fix this, scientists relocate koalas. They move them to new forests. But not every tree works. Koalas need rough bark to climb. They get stressed easily. So the process is careful, slow, quiet. Koalas have 2 thumbs on each hand. perfect for climbing. They have fingerprints almost identical to humans, even under a microscope. And their calls? Not cute squeaks. Adult males bellow, deep, guttural, unnerving. Everything about them is a little bit strange. Koalas are not vanishing everywhere, but they're not safe everywhere either. They live in balance, and that balance is fragile. They're not fighters. They don't rush. They endure, quietly, gently, on the limb of a eucalyptus tree. Maybe the best way to protect them is to give them space and let them stay slow.